Trojan Sports Now.
Welcome back to Trojan Sports Now. For this week's Trojan Profile, I'll have men's basketball player Wesley Person. So Wesley, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
So first off, a little background information. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Brantley, Alabama, but I'm currently living in Glenwood, Alabama. That's about 5 minutes outside of Troy.
So, so close to Troy, did you know you always wanted to come to Troy, or was Troy like one of those, oh, I might go to Troy? How did that work for you?
Well, when I was younger, my dad and my uncle played at Auburn, so that was always a dream of mine. But, just getting to know Coach Cunningham here at Troy, I fell in love with him, and, this is where I wanted to be at the end of my recruiting process.
So what made you, fall in love with the school and want to come here?
Mainly Coach Cunningham. I built a good relationship with him during my recruitment process, and he just felt like, another father figure that I could have.
And do you like being so close to home, or is it one of those you wish you'd gone further away from home?
I love being close to home. My mom is, always around to help me out with things, like laundry and stuff. I still don't know how to do laundry.
Good thing home is close.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
So what sparked your interest for basketball, or what got you started?
I really just started at a young age, just watching my dad play. That was really the main reason I enjoyed it.
And your dad played in the NBA, so when you were young, were you able to watch him in the NBA?
Yeah, I was able to watch some games. I remember bits and pieces of it, but not too much. I was maybe 5, 6 years old when he retired.
So with him being in the NBA, was that a goal of yours? Was that like a focus for like, oh, I want to do basketball because he is in the NBA?
Yes, that's really one of the main reasons why, and it still is a goal of mine to play in the NBA.
So how long have you been playing basketball?
Ever since I can remember, maybe 2 or 3 years old. Started with a little Fisher-Price hoop and haven't stopped since.
So did you play in, middle school, high school, all throughout?
Yeah, I played all throughout.
Now, I know in high school last year you were the player of the year. What did that feel like when you got that award?
Oh, it felt good. It felt like, some of my hard work had paid off. That's a very prestigious award, and to be able to win that, I felt honored.
And with that kind of goal, do you carry that achievement and say, hey, I want to do this here at Troy?
I'd be lucky to win that here at Troy, It's something I'll try and work for, but the main thing here is I want to win some games.
And speaking back about, your dad in the NBA and your uncle was also in the NBA, what have they taught you about basketball?
It's everything really, growing up, I did put in a lot of work with them, and pretty much everything I know about basketball came from them.
Do they influence you now as you play? Do you, call them and say, what did I mess up on, or what do I need to fix, or anything like that?
Yeah, after every game, my dad, he talks to me, tells me things I can work on. And I hear from my uncle every now and then. He's coaching up at Auburn, so whenever he gets a chance, he'll shoot me a text, see how I'm doing.
Are they easy on you, or are they tough on you? How are they on you?
Oh, they're pretty easy on me now. Growing up, they weren't so easy on me.
Now, you're a freshman coming into Troy, and you're getting tons of playing time. Did you expect that to happen?
No, I really didn't expect it to happen. I expected to play some, but I didn't expect to have the role I have now.
Mm-hmm. So with, the role that you have, what does that role, what do you do in that role?
Pretty much, I'm one of the scoring options, one of the big scoring options here. So, and that's something I've always done, just score the basketball. And I think that's, my biggest impact on the team is to score the ball.
Now, did those older guys, take you in? Did they take you in under their wing and kind of help you to feel like you fit in, or did you automatically just fit in? How do you work with the team?
They just kind of took me on my wing. Guys like Kevin Thomas and Musa, our seniors, I really look up to them, and they've helped me with the process of becoming a college basketball player, and I thank them for that.
And looking up to them, in your time here at Troy, do you plan on being a leader like they are on the team?
Yeah, I hope to one day become a leader like them. They do good at their role, so.
How do you balance school and basketball? You have the second highest GPA on the team. How do you balance that?
I just try to, spend as much time, with book work that I do in the gym, because, without class, you won't be able to play. So, class has always been the first option for me, because, my mom would not let me play basketball if I didn't get my schoolwork done. So
now are the coaches hard on you and make you, you have to do this, or are you more of a, I want to put the effort forward first and not them have to make me do it?
Yeah, I like to, do things for myself. I'm probably never one of the guys that you have to force to get in the gym. I'm always doing something on my own.
Now you're also in a fraternity. You know, how do you balance that along with school and basketball?
The guys, you know, at the fraternity, they work with me, you know, whenever, and they know I'm busy with basketball, so they try to, you know, help me out. I'm in my pledgeship right now, so one of the big things is I have to get a lot of interviews, so they help me out with that. I can shoot them a text, you know, interview them, and
okay,
it's working good.
How do you feel about the season so far with your team?
So far, you know, I think we've been playing really well lately. We just have to finish some games. I think we're gonna get back on track of where we need to be.
And what were some team goals that y'all set at the beginning of the season, or did y'all have team goals, or y'all setting them as you go? You know.
Well, team goals, you know, everyone wants to make it to the NCAA tournament, but first we have to make it to the Sun Belt tournament, and that starts, you know, tomorrow with our game against Monroe. We got to get back in it.
And what are some personal goals of your own?
Really, I want to play in the NCAA tournament. That's been a goal of mine. Growing up watching, you know, the Final 64, things like that. I just always, you know, dreamed of playing there.
Okay, so I have some fun questions for you to kind of get to know you a little better. So first off, what is your favorite food?
Favorite food, I'd say probably fried chicken.
Any specific place that you like their fried chicken best?
Back home in Luverne, there's a place called Chicken Shack. I always go there to get chicken whenever I'm home. It's one of my favorite places. Do they
know your order when you drive up?
They should by now.
So what's your favorite music?
I like to listen to rap and, you know, a little bit of R&B.
So do you listen to it to get ready for a game?
Yeah, I do listen to get ready for the game.
Blaring out before the game, getting ready, and getting in the zone. What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I must say Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf in it.
And why is that your favorite?
I just like the plot to it. Okay. It interested me.
Okay. What's the last book you read?
In English class last semester, we read Walking with the Wind with John Lewis, a book about civil rights.
Getting back to that, you know, studying and grades, I got
it.
What do you do in your spare time, or do you even have spare time?
I rarely have spare time. I'm always so busy, but when I do, I like to play Xbox, watch TV, hang out with friends.
Any specific game you really like on Xbox?
NBA 2K.
Should have known.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with the rest of your season, and thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
And stick around for more Trojan Sports Now. We'll have a preview of what's coming up in Troy Athletics.